Sheldon, little bootleg ass studio.
What's the motherfucking deal, man? Welcome back to Sheldon's bootleg ass studio, where you come to kick it, vibe out, and shoot the shit with Sheldon. Say, if you ain't subscribed to the channel by now, you doing myself and yourself a disservice. Go ahead, hit the subscribe button, hit that like button, and tap that notifications bell as well. And when you hit notifications, make sure you hit all notifications. That way you are amongst those who are notified as soon as I release new content. Also, don't be shy. Drop me some in the comment section. That way I can familiarize myself with you and recognize who you are as we are reacting to these videos. And I appreciate all my viewers. So if you drop me some in the comment section and I see it, I will respond to it. So you might want to be on your best behavior, because if you's a troll, I will get on your dog ass. Yes, indeed. Video of today reads: rape victim ordered to pay her child. Rape victim ordered to pay her abuser child support. This is a miracle. Has to be. So without any further ado, make sure you hit that like button, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and there's a link in my description which goes to my second YouTube channel, Vybez TV. If you really fornicate with me the long way, like I fornicate with you, make sure you subscribe to that channel as well. Without further ado, let's jump up in this content right now.
If you ain't fucking with my nigga Sheldon, nigga, fuck you. Yeah.
One of the most twisted stories we have investigated yet. A woman becoming pregnant and now in a fight over custody of the child with the father.
The bizarre chain of events unraveling in Tangipahoa Parish. Chris Nakamoto and the investigative unit with this insane story.
Only in America.
The outrageous case has people we talked to flabbergasted. They don't understand how something like this could happen, but it did. And tonight the victim says she wants to see her perpetrator prosecuted.
He offered to bring me home that night because my friend wanted to leave early.
Krista Abelseth knows all too well about overcoming adversity. The 32-year-old is the mother of a 16-year-old who we are not naming or identifying because she's a minor.
So she was 16.
She was also born from a rape.
He was a 30-year-old man and I was 16.
Abelseth recalls meeting this man, John Barnes, at a bar in Hammond back in 2005. He offered to take her home.
At a bar. What were you doing at a bar at 16? No, I'm not trying to victim shame you. I'm not trying to, put you at blame here, because what happened to you was very wrong. It shouldn't have happened to you. But what were you doing at a bar? Damn. And see, that's what I be saying about these. Anyway, let's continue.
Instead of bringing me home, he brought me to his home. And once inside, he proceeded to rape me on his living room couch.
Fuck it, I'm gonna say it. Just like I said on the video where the pastor molested the 16-year-old girl on his office floor, in his bedroom. The brother even caught them in bed together. I said, why did you prolong this? Why did you continue to be there? Like, why did you not fight? Why did you not say something to somebody? At some point, like, it seems like she was being promiscuous and making herself available to do. I'm not at all saying that these men are not wrong, because these men deserve jail time, pen time. They need real time, yes. But we got to teach our daughters to keep their asses out of situations like this. Men and women.
Abelseth did not know Barnes before that night, but came away from it pregnant.
Everybody else just assumed it was from a boyfriend, and I just let them believe that.
Abelseth had a healthy baby girl, and everything was fine until John Barnes learned sometime in 2011 that he might have a daughter.
When my daughter was 5 years old, he found out about her, and once he found out about her, he basically pursued custody and wanted to take her away from me, and they granted him 50-50 custody despite the fact.
Something is missing here, because I honestly, the reason why they were probably calling it rape, because she wasn't at age of consent. So it's statutory rape, however you pronounce it. I probably butchered the hell out of it, y'all. Anyway, that's why it's considered rape. But something is telling me that she was willing. I mean, don't argue with me. Don't come at me. Y'all tell me how y'all feel. Maybe I'm wrong. I could be wrong. You know what I'm saying? I'm human. Educate me. Let me know something.
That it was caused through rape.
This DNA test is part of court documents that show with 99.97% probability John Barnes is the child's father. Problem is, Barnes was 30 years old and Abelseth was 16, making it illegal even if it were consensual. Abelseth maintains it was never consensual. 7 years ago, in July of 2015, Abelseth pressed charges against Barnes. This report she filed.
Something tells me that she's ashamed that she did what she did with an older guy, and that she know that she was being promiscuous, and how people would judge her if that were true. I mean, you know, something is just giving me that. Like I said, y'all educate me. Let me know something. I know victims, and I want to be sensitive to the fact, because I do know some victims, personal, of child molestation, you know, victims. I do know some. So I'm very sensitive to the fact. I want y'all to know that who don't know me personally. But I do know that there are some liars out here as well. There are some deceivers, and there are some half-truth tellers out here as well. So what I'm doing is I'm just investigating. I'm just going with what I got. I done already told y'all the other dude, he's rotten. He shouldn't have done what he done. He's a pig. He's a jerk. He deserved the pen. But it takes two to tango. And oftentimes, girls who are 16 at bars are being promiscuous. Oftentimes.
The Tangipahoa Parish Sheriff's Office for simple rape details everything that was done to her.
Why did it take you so long to file that complaint?
Well, like I said, I was young and I didn't know the law at the time. I didn't think I had any more time.
See, that's why I can't. You already not telling the truth right now. You 16 years old. You did know the law. Come on now. See, when you get the line, I have to question everything else. I have to question everything else. Now you are being dishonest. You sitting here, you gonna sit here and tell us that you did not believe, you did not know the law at 16? Come on now.
Do it. I thought if I didn't do it right after it happened.
I was born at night, not last night, goddamn me.
Like the next day, then there was nothing I could do about it. And like I said, I went to that trauma counselor, and he informed me, no, you have 30 years after you turn 18.
From 2015 until now, nothing has happened with the report, and the sheriff's office tells us it's still open.
It was never assigned to any detective, and nothing was ever investigated.
A quick search of John Barnes shows he owns Gumbo Digital Branding, a web company in Ponchatoula. Barnes' website shows the police department as his client.
Court records in the Tangipahoa Parish Courthouse show John Barnes admitted in June of 2011 that he's the biological father of the child. This year, he was granted full custody of that child, even though a criminal complaint was filed against him in 2015. Mysteriously, those records are under seal, hidden from public.
So they done gave this child molester, child raper. Did they say full custody?
2011 that he's the biological father of the child. This year, he was granted full custody of that child, even though a criminal complaint was filed against him in 2015. Mysteriously, those records are under seal, hidden from public view.
When I found out that she was a rape victim and found out that this rapist could potentially get full custody, that was when I stepped in and said, no, something has to be done about this.
Stacey Trish works for the nonprofit Save Lives. She's helping Abelseth through this dark and tangled web that allowed her perpetrator to get custody of her child. Things took a dramatic turn this year when they say a judge granted Barnes full custody of the child. It happened after Barnes alleged Abelseth gave her daughter a cell phone. Abelseth says she was also ordered to pay him child support.
She's been forced to pay her perpetrator. She's been forced to pay the rapist child support.
Wow.
She's been forced to pay his legal fees.
Wow.
And she's been forced to give up custody of this child.
Now, regardless of the fact of if it was consensual, that I think it was, his ass shouldn't be getting no payments. He shouldn't be receiving no damn payments at all because she was still a child, and his ass need to be charged. Even if she did go out there willingly. Now, of course, if this man actually took it from her, if this man actually took it from her, then he need to be charged on top of that as well. Yeah, he need to be double charged. He need to be charged for having sex with a minor and taking it from her. Yeah.
That's a product of the...
Even though I don't think he just did that.
We brought this case to the Louisiana Foundation Against Sexual Assault.
You can't consent. You're too young. That's what the
Of course, that's what the law says, yeah.
says.
Their lawyers say not only is this egregious, but they've never seen a case like it.
It seems...
Yeah, that's right. That's what the law says, so... It's true.
Straightforward. Not only that a crime took place, but that as a result of that crime, that this person shouldn't have custody of this child.
Lawyer Sean Cassidy says even in 2005, when the rape took place,
that's felony rape in Louisiana.
Consent or not, it was illegal for a 30-year-old to sleep with a 16-year-old.
If a child is born from a felony rape, the law mandates, says the abuser shall not have visitation or any contact with that child, much less custody.
Tonight, Abelseth says for years she tried to go about this case the right way, through the courts. But having her daughter taken away weeks ago over allegations she gave her a cell phone left her with a lack of confidence that she'll ever get a fair shake. With justice impossible to find for the past 16 years.
He's well connected. He's threatened me multiple times saying that he has connections in the justice system, so I need to be careful. And that he can take her.
That's why he got custody, possibly. Is this man, what did they say he do for a living? I think I missed that.
For me, anytime he wants to, and I never really believed him up until now because it's happened. It's happening.
I spoke to John Barnes on the phone. He admitted the daughter with Krista is his, but referred all questions to his lawyer, who did not get back to us. The Tangipahoa Parish Sheriff's Office says the case is still open, and we reached out to the judge who made this decision. A woman in his office told us his judicial canons prevent him from talking about it. For the investigative unit, I'm Chris Nakamoto.
A hearing is scheduled next month after Abelseth's lawyer filed court motions to have custody taken away from Barnes.
Sheldon, little bootleg ass studio.
Crazy world we live in. Man. Let me know your thoughts below. If you vibed all the way out to the end, I really do appreciate you. Make sure you hit that like button. I know you forgot to hit it, so I'm telling you right now, hit that like button. That way I pop up on your feed more often. If you ever miss the notification, I'm going to stay up on your timeline and see if you fornicate with me the long way. You know what I'm saying? If you don't, then shit, you shouldn't even be watching me anyway, unless you was a troll. And if that's the case, fuck you. You dig what I mean? Yes, indeed. Until next time, I'm SheldonVybez. I'm going to need y'all to be cool like the other side of the pillow. Stay light on your toes like you're supposed, and
if you ain't fucking with my nigga Sheldon, nigga, fuck you. Yeah.
On God.